What's good? My name's Tim. Welcome back to Fashion and Blasting. Today we're gonna fall back on the blasting for a little bit. We're gonna get into this fashion shit. You know I'm from West Philly, and that's what we do. We throw that shit on. So it's not just about throwing your clothes and sneakers and all that. You gotta accessorize your shit. And back early 2000, belts and everything was the thing to wear. Now I realize, like with throwing the fashion on, you got watches, glasses that you see I wear all the time, and we got hats. So I'm gonna show my designer hat collection today. First, let's just get into how I got into like high designer fashion hats. Back in the day, we used to wear, like I say, the belts, designer belts. That was the big thing. We used to sag our pants and all that shit like that. But one time, I took my mom, my cousin, we went to Atlantic City. That ain't too far from Philly. It's like an hour and a half. We went gambling. It was their birthday. We stayed at the Tropicana, and we went on the boardwalk, and I went into the Gucci store. You know my cousin, her crazy ass. Y'all ain't got no discounts in here and all that other crazy shit. And it costs all this money. That cologne stink. So anyway, I knew what I wanted when I was gonna go there. Jim Jones and them, they had on that video Splash. He had the Gucci military hat. And that's the first hat I wanna show you guys today. This is my oldest hat. It gotta be over like 10, it's well over 10 years old. They discontinued this hat. It's a canvas. They call it the Gucci military. As you see, this how you wear it. When I got this though, I used to have dreads back in the day, so I got it in extra large. And you got the adjustable strap here, so I got it on the tightest setting right now. But this how you wear it. I wear it frontwards. It's nice, laid back. It came in this beige, and it also had black, and I think it had a couple other colors, but it's classic Gucci. The material, like I said, is cotton. The price on this, for now, like if you was to get this now, it'd probably be like $600-700. But back in the day, I paid $300, and at the time, that was like an outlandish price. The regular Gucci cap that they got, that was $200 then. But now, like I say, if this wasn't discontinued, it'd probably be like $600-700. But I paid, I think it was $295 at the time. Alright, the next hat, since we already on this Gucci shit, this a hat wifey bought me. It's the blue. They call this one Off the Grid. It's a nice flashy one.
Babe.
What's up? I'm doing a video. What you want?
Can I have some money? I want to take a kid shopping.
How much you need now? Man, fucking expensive. Alright,
thank you.
Finish my video. Anyway, before we get back into it, I just want to talk about the hat again. I was saying earlier, this more a flashier, bolder Gucci hat. I probably wouldn't have picked it myself, but I really like it because it's pretty neutral. As long as you got some type of blue on, you could throw it on. This hat also is in large. It's not an extra large like the last hat I had. Like when I got this hat, I didn't have dreads at that time, but you can wear it frontwards as you see, backwards. You know I got this peanut ass head. You ain't gonna be able to put it on backwards. Like me, I don't like the way it fit backwards. I normally just rock it frontwards all the time. And the price for this hat, right now, I don't know if you can find it. It might be discontinued as well, but it was $460 on their website. Right, we're gonna dive into a different hat, different designer. Like the two designers I like the most, especially like when it comes to hats, is Gucci and Burberry. But now this next one is a Burberry hat. This is the Burberry cap, and it's their check design. I bought this hat right before I went to Puerto Rico recently. I took the kids and the family. I got some Burberry shorts that match this. The material's real well, and this is in size large as well. It's not too flashy as far as like a Gucci hat. It still lets you know, but it's more just laid back. It matches everything. It's a neutral tan color, checkered. Like I say, some people rock it backwards. This peanut head, it ain't really working for me. But to throw it on sideways, but I just normally rock this shit frontwards. The price for this on their website is $4.40. Actually, they got several hats that look just like this, but it might be the materials different, and also in the back is a little bit different. Like they got one that say Burberry across here, but this one I think is the higher one of this cap that they got is $4.40. But the other one, which I like too, but I think that's in cotton or whatever material that is $3.80. Alright, let's bring out the next hat. We're gonna go back to Gucci, one of my favorite designers. It's a hat that I never thought I would want or like, because it's like probably the #1 replicated. You know, all the Akis and shit got it on the Deuce. Everybody got the fake jumps. But I opted for this one. This is the black GG sports hat. I got this one because it was brand new and it came with the leather trim. And all the fake ones, like the normal regular GG hat, doesn't have the trim on there. At least it's not that beige color. But it's a neutral hat. I like a lot of black and red. I wear Jordans a lot. It comes with the Gucci web. If you don't know what the Gucci web is, it's the green and red stripe. This hat is also in the large. That's how you can fit it. It matches pretty much anything you want to wear any day of the week. To throw it on, like I say, sideways like the rest of them. And if your head allows, or it fits your head right, to throw it on backwards. But I just mostly rock it frontwards. It's a nice hat, nice neutral. And the price for this is the same as the other Gucci cap. It's $4.60 right now, which is still crazy. They went damn near a nickel for a hat, but you want to throw that shit on and get fly, it costs. Alright, let's bring out the next hat. Actually, it's not a cap like the rest of the hats. This one's the first one on my list for a bucket cap. It's Burberry. It's the Burberry Gabardine navy blue bucket. It's very similar to their trench coat, which is iconic for Burberry. Burberry started out making trench coats out of the same material as cotton. It's just the way that it's woven in. It's water resistance, wrinkle resistance. It has the Burberry checkering in it. It's a laid back hat. You can pretty much wear it every day, style it the way you want. If you want to throw it on or show that it's Burberry, you can flip up the cap. It comes in 3 different colors. This one is the navy, as you can see. They got a black one and a beige one. And they got the trench coats to match. Y'all gotta let me know. I'm thinking about getting one of the Burberry trench coats. It's just an iconic designer piece that I don't have in my collection yet. The price for this hat on Burberry website is $4.40. Alright, the next hat that we're gonna talk about, since we're already in the buckets, let's stick to buckets. I got this Burberry Supernova checkered bucket. I bought this hat. Actually, it's the first Burberry piece that I bought for myself. I bought stuff for my son when he was a baby, but this is the first one I bought for myself. But me and my cousin, we went to Cozumel a couple years ago, and I bought some Burberry swim trunks, and I just wanted a hat that they had, and I always liked Burberry buckets, so I opted for this one because it wasn't just the plain Jane one. This one is made from cotton, but it also has the gabardine on the side, which I like, because it's like you could get the regular Burberry bucket, but that's another thing. A lot of people make fake Johns. You go to New York Canal Street, the Deuce, everybody got fake Burberry buckets. But I got this one from KOP, King of Prussia Mall, and I got it right before my trip to Cozumel. It was one of the best birthdays I had. But this bucket is laid back, great material, and the price for this is the same as the other bucket. On their website, if you can still find it, I think it's sold out now, but it's $4.40. It's a good jump. Got the Gucci. This the Jumbo GG. This another one sponsored from Wifey. You know, she look out for me. We be tricking on each other. But I like this joint a lot. This one of my favorites. It's a cat. It's made from canvas. You got like the leather trim around the sides. Mostly I rock it frontwards. You can rock it sideways if you like. And you can put it in the back. And this one is in large like the rest of my caps. Only one of the hats that I got is an extra large. And if you guys don't know, my hat size for fitteds is 7 3/8. So that can give you a size reference to see what size you need. They're also adjustable somewhat too, but you want to be somewhat like within the 1/8, either or up or down on these hats. But this is the Gucci Jumbo GG. It's a nice, you can wear this every day and match everything. As you see, I got this bright orange shirt on and still match. The price for this one on the website is $460. It's another good joint, everyday wear. Alright, to conclude this, I'm going to the last designer cap that I have. This cap here might be a little famous right now. It had Nicki Minaj on there snapping, looking all cooked out. But she was snapping out, and this is the Burberry. It's the monogram TB hat. I don't know if you guys know this, but TB for Burberry is Thomas Burberry. That's who discovered Burberry brand. But this was like a special spring, summer edition one. It took me a while to find this, because when I seen it online, I had to get it. I fuck with it heavy. But I found it on Saks Fifth. I finally found it, and I think I got it for less than retail too. I'm not sure exactly how much it was when it came out, but when I found it on Saks Fifth, I think it was a little under $300, so I felt it was a steal. I had to jump on it. So I think this was the last one they had. Could rock it frontwards, backwards, you know, sideways, same old shit. This one is not everyday wear, but as long as you got like a nice orange shirt or anything orange on, like I got some orange dunks I can throw this shit on with. But I fucks with this hat heavy. This is another good joint. If you could find it, I definitely suggest you get it. I think the material might be polyester, or it's like a satin type material, but it's definitely a good joint. And this concludes all my caps that I have. And thanks for watching this video. If you like the content, you can like, comment, subscribe. You know, it helps the channel out. But thank you. Peace.
Follow my dad page.
Like, comment, and subscribe.